Aaron, how do you wrap your head around what happened in the first inning?
Hard to. Hard to. I wasn't even really. I really didn't even go after Hunter. I was more upset that on the appeal, and I said, Hunter, you can call it too, and he came back at me pretty hard. To which I didn't respond. I just said okay, went down, and it's embarrassing. It really is It's embarrassing.
I mean, everybody can see the video, but is that a scenario where you reach out to Major League Baseball about that?
Yeah, I mean, yes, but just not good.
As far as the game is concerned, they went to Gonzalez there in the ninth inning. What made him the right guy? Any consideration to using Holmes there?
We really only wanted to use Clay in a save spot today, just with as much as we've leaned on him. And knowing, if we go to him in a tie game today, it's 4 out of 6, and we're probably a couple days down with them, and just it's got to be a little bit of everyone. And kind of wanting to get Fergie a better landing spot, and with Chachi not, having really, it's hard to throw him in when he hasn't been in, 5 or 6 days in a tie score there. And obviously Vic's been doing a really good job for us. So tough spot there, and credit to Geloff, 2 strikes. He put a charge in one.
Any consideration having not scored in the 8th inning to bunting Trevino, knowing that Cabrera's hit really well with runners in scoring position?
No, not in that spot.
Eric.
Aaron, the yes microphones and cameras caught pretty much everything. When Hunter says to you, I don't care who said it, you're gone, did that, in your mind, escalate your anger?
Sure. Again, even going, he came at me hard, and I really didn't have issue with him, other than saying, you can make that call too, to which he made his point of, hey, I got to see this. And I said, you're okay, good. I kind of gave him a thumbs up and stood down. I mean, look, I think everyone saw what happened.
Bob.
Has there ever been an issue with him in the past? I mean, is there some sort of bad blood between you two?
No. Go back with Harry and Hunter, and just not okay.
Do you understand it in any way, what happened?
I don't. I mean, obviously, he's out here day game. I was pretty fiery initially, just wanting to make my point with John at first, like, hey, obviously he got hit, but, it was clear to me he took a swing at it too. So, and then, he made his point firmly back, Hunter did, and that was it.
Brendan.
Aaron, 2 questions. He got hot with you pretty quick.
Yeah.
5 pitches into the game. Is that unusual? Did his response in that moment feel a little like, whoa?
A little bit, because, again, I didn't have a huge issue other than just saying, hey, you can make that call too, to which he explained in a fiery way back at me, and I said, okay, you're right. My issue wasn't with him there, so just, obviously it was not right.
And you've talked in the past about getting quick hooks here or there. Do you think that there's something kind of up among umpires with like a heightened sensitivity toward you?
I mean, I don't think so. I feel like I am treated fairly by umpires, and have a good relationship with a lot of them. I'm sure human nature, and I'm obviously a little more vocal and fiery than some, so I'm sure it gets some people perked up. But overall, I feel like I'm treated fairly.
Gary, to the left.
Did you hear what the fan said?
I didn't. I heard somebody yell, but again, I was standing down, and I heard, "You're gone, Aaron," and that's what I was like. I couldn't believe it.
Mark, to the right.
Following up on what Brendan was asking, do you think that you've got like a reputation among umpires? Just
no, I just said I mean it's possible in given moments. We're all human, and there's human reaction. but no, overall, I feel like I'm treated fairly.
Separately, just the 3 hits from the offense. Just what are you seeing right now?
Yeah, just scuffling a little bit to still getting a few guys going. We gotta mount more than that, obviously, and that's taking nothing away from Sears. I thought he threw the ball. Watching on TV, that fastball kind of slider sweeper combination's pretty real, and he came in, his last 2 starts throwing the ball really well, and by just watching on TV, he looked really good against us. And then their back end is real. They have a few guys down there that, and them winning, the games they've won, they've been able to close out some games because they got a pretty dynamic back end there. So we just gotta find a way to obviously do a little bit more offensively.
Dan.
Aaron, what was your conversation with Marvin Hudson? Because it seemed like that went on for a bit as well after you got tossed.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of, he was, Marvin's just trying to diffuse the situation a little bit, and kind of like, you made your point. I'm like, I really didn't make my point, So I was just, yeah, I mean, come on, I think we all saw what happened.
And Carlos pitching, obviously one of his best efforts. What did you see from him?
Yeah, he pitched. I didn't think necessarily, especially early on, he didn't have as good life like he did his last start. But I thought he made a lot of really good pitches. Had a little bit of everything that factored in again. The one time he got backed into a little bit of a corner, they had a little rally going. I thought the stuff, he was able to reach back and get a little bit more while also maintaining his command. So I thought he pitched really well today.
Okay, thank you, Aaron.